Hi friends! So if you guys follow me on Facebook, you know that I made mayonnaise a couple weeks ago, and I had a request for a video on how to make it, so I thought I would show you how. And sometimes it can be kind of a tricky process, and it's easy to get it wrong and for it to fail. So I'm going to show you what happens when your mayonnaise fails and how to fix it. So hopefully that you find this helpful. It's a great way to use up fresh eggs and have something nutritious for your family. So come along. Eggs! Okay, let's go get some eggs. Okay, let's go get them. They look great. So you take them inside and make some mayonnaise? So I know this is not the only way to make mayonnaise. I've heard reports of stick blenders working really good, but I don't have one, and this is how I've learned how to do it. So I'll show you my method, and then you can poke around the internet and see what works for you. It is a little bit tedious for a little while, so I prop myself up on the counter, make myself comfortable, because I'm going to be here for a little while, okay? Now for my Vitamix here, I have to use 2 eggs to get the eggs really making enough contact with the blade for it to emulsify with the oil. So you can, if you have other methods, you can use just 1 egg. You don't have to use 2 to start with. It does make a little bit bigger batch, or it makes it a little eggier. Now real quickly, I want to talk about egg safety. These are eggs that we are using out of our coop. They were just laid. We made sure we got the freshest, best eggs. We take really good care of our flock so that they are very healthy. There's no disease or bacteria building up. Their nest boxes are really clean. The eggs are clean. The shells are clean. You do not want to be doing this with store-bought eggs that you don't know where they came from, unless you go and buy the pasteurized eggs. But I would suggest that you go find a farmer who's raising them really healthy if you don't have your own chickens, and do it that way. Now when you start this process, you want to start with literally drips. And we're going to turn the blender on kind of a low speed. I found it works better starting out lower and building up. And some people even suggested that you use the tines of a fork and you just dribble the oil in. So you start really slow, and then once it starts emulsifying, you can build up after that. This batch took 7 minutes from start to finish. It's not a hard process, just requires a bit of patience. I'm making a basic recipe today. You can add apple cider vinegar or lemon juice if you like it tangy, and a little bit of salt. I prefer avocado oil when I make mayonnaise. It's light in color and flavor, but still rich and creamy. Watch for it to start emulsifying. You will see it start to shine and thicken ever so slightly. Once it starts to lighten and look opaque, you can pour a little faster and can increase the speed of your blender. My blender has speeds 1 through 10. I keep it between 3 and 4 when I make mayonnaise. The more oil you add, the shinier and thicker it will become. So this made about 2 cups of mayonnaise, and as it sits for a little bit, it'll turn a little more yellow, and that color will depend on how many eggs you used and the color of your egg yolks and the color of the oil. So don't expect it to be perfectly white like you find it Miracle Whip or something. Now I'm going to show you what happens when mayonnaise fails, what that looks like, and how to repair it, so that you're not wasting all that oil and all those eggs. Okay, I'm starting with 1 egg, which doesn't really hit the beaters very well on my blender. And then I'm going to pour the oil in too quickly so you can see what that looks like. No matter how much oil I drizzle into this mixture, it's not going to thicken. Okay, when your mayonnaise fails, you will be left with this icky liquid that tastes like mayonnaise and is runny. So you need to get it out of there. And that is going to become your new liquid instead of using the other oil. Now, because I get better contact with the blade with 2 eggs, I'm going to go ahead and go with my 2 eggs. I'm going to keep it low. Okay, we're not quite as thick as I want yet, so we're going to add in a little more oil because you remember we have a couple extra eggs in this now, so. There we go. It's not nummy, sweetie. So we went from liquid to this. We didn't have to throw out our oil or use icky soupy mayonnaise. Thank you so much for stopping by. It just tickles me to no end that you guys want to watch my videos. So if you haven't found us on Facebook yet, make sure you go over and like our page and click for notifications so you don't miss anything. A couple weeks ago, you guys all came to my rescue when I made way too much mayonnaise. So everything from chocolate cake to egg salad, deviled eggs, just frying your eggs in mayonnaise all came up, as well as so many other great suggestions. So go find that post and leave a comment here on this video. I'd love to know what your favorite uses are for mayonnaise, because now that I've made this video, I have 2 more jars I've got to use up. So I can't wait to talk to you all again soon, and we'll see you later.